Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome back to SYG Visions, where I like to bring your visions to life. On today's episode, please forgive me, I'm still in my work clothes, but I got a order of 12 sippy cups, tumblers slash sippy cups to get out. So that is what I will be doing today. It is sublimation. So if you aren't familiar with that, that is where you take infusible ink and heats it into your substrate, and in this case it is a tumbler. What you will need is your, of course, tumbler of choice, and whatever design you may be doing. So I have already pre-cut mine out, and I am going to take my cup, line it up with the top edge. Also, you will need your tape, and also I use this tape as well for some extra secureness. And if you would like, sometimes I do use shrink wrap. You line it up to the top, or you can line it up starting at the bottom and just wrap it around your cup to make sure it is evenly around correctly. And then at the seam is where you want to take your tape. Take it and try to pull as tight as possible, like so. And I normally do one in the middle, then I like to go to the top, and then the bottom. This is the way I like to do it. And like I said, you want to try to get it as snug as possible. And then I just start working my way from the bottom up with tape, trying to make sure that I get it as good as possible. Just like so. Hopefully y'all can see this. I'm going to do a few of them in the camera, and since I have 12, I can fit about 6, if not more, in my conventional oven. But to be on the safe side, I am going to just do 4 at a time. And if you have to, flip the cup around so you can just keep going. Like I said, it's a whole lot of tape. I believe I have shrink wrap, so I can show you both methods that I use. I normally go around the bottom as well. Try not to miss no areas. And I also still pulling tight. In my case, like I said, I will be using a conventional oven. I normally set my temperature to about 375, and I normally leave mine in there for 6 minutes. I do have a thermostat temperature thing inside of my oven because sometimes your oven is hotter than what it appears to seem to be from your knob. For those of you that is new to this channel, I'd like to welcome you to SYG Visions. I hope that you will become a part of the SYG Visions family. If so, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this video, and if you are a returning family, thanks for returning. And as always, it is a pleasure having you part of the SYG family as well. And you just go around the whole thing. The reason for all the tape or making sure you sealing all of the openings is once you put it in the oven, the heat is going to fuse the ink from the paper into the cup. If air is able to get out from under it, it can sometimes mess up and leave like ghosting marks or whatnot. I can show you an example of what I mean. For instance, this is a mug, sublimation mug that I've done in the past. Although it looks like it is pretty good, but on the back side, I don't know if you can see right in there. I don't know. Hopefully you can see. But right in here is where I didn't have it sealed good and it ghosted some. So the same thing I did to the bottom, I normally do to the top. Working my way around the whole thing. This is heat resistance tape, heat tape, so it will be okay in the heat. And like so, you just go all the way around. Don't leave no gaps as well. I did order these cups off of Amazon. I can leave the link or the name in my description. It came in a pack of 18. I do apologize that I was out of frame this whole time, but I will definitely do another one so that you can see. So far what I did was lined up my paper from the bottom to the top. Took tape, I started in the middle and did one at the top and one at the bottom, and then worked my way back up, and then I went around the bottom, and now I am going around the top. Once again, I will show you another cup, because I do apologize for being out of frame this whole time. Even though I've been looking back at my monitor, I still wasn't paying attention. I was more focused on me talking than the fact of me having this empty frame. But no worries. So now I am coming to the end of this top. So once you're finished, you will look like this. I don't know if you can see, but you kind of can see the design through the paper a little bit. This is the shrink wrap that you can use. I ordered this off Amazon as well. You just take your cup, you slide it into your sleeve. Normally I use this on my bigger tumblers. Because it is too long for these, but place it in there. Want to get your heat gun. I believe I got mine from Home Depot or Walmart. And what I like to do with the access is pinch it and fold it over and hold it. And then you're just going to take it and start putting heat in it so it'll melt onto your cup. Like so. And then I get the sides. Just be careful not to keep your hand or in the same spot for a long time. You just want to make sure it's stuck. Like so. And then I like to just kind of push that down so that when I sit it inside of my oven, it will still sit correctly. So this is the first method of using shrink wrap. The shrink wrap is for some extra securance for the paper. Also, when you are placing your image, your design onto your cup, make sure you have it facing the right direction. Also, you want to make sure your cup is clean. Once again, I am starting from the bottom and lining it up, and then I am working my way around, making sure my ends and my bottom is still lined up correctly. Once I am satisfied, I take my tape, do one in the middle somewhat, kind of pull it tight. I do one at the bottom. just be careful not to mess up your image. As you can see, this one is wanting to give me an issue, so I am just going to move to the top instead, like so. And then I am going to work my way back to the bottom, since, and I'm gonna flip it this way. It's not going to sit on here right. I do apologize. These nails ain't wanting to work with me. Like so. So I still gonna do the same technique as I did with the other, with the tape going up the whole seam. Just like so. And then you just keep going until you get to the top. Just like that. So now what you want to do, instead of me using the heat tape, I'm going to take my painter's tape. I go right where my seam is and try to get it as tight as possible. And go like so down the seam. Then I take another piece and I have on the cup. Well, I messed this piece up, but half on the cup, work your way around the cup. Same thing, half on the cup, and then work my way around. And then I bend over into the cup, like so. But you want to try to do it to where it's very neat. Then I do the same to the bottom. Some on the cup. Then I work my way around. Like so. Then I work my way around the cup. Like this. So these are my two different methods. Sometimes I take a blank piece of paper and put it on top of the design paper, then do the blue tape, but you don't have to do that. So that's 2 cups down, only 10 more to go. I'm not going to bore y'all with this part, but I will be back, and once we come back, I will be over at my oven so I can show you that as well. Okay, so now I have you over here at my conventional oven. As you can see back there, I have a temperature gauge. So what I am going to do, sorry for me stepping across, is open it up, and I am going to place my cups inside. And close it. Then I am going to set my timer for 6 minutes and start. While that is going, I am going to just wrap some more cups. I hope everyone has been having a good year so far. We got Easter coming up this weekend. I hope everyone will have a happy Easter. Spend it with your family or however you may spend your Easter. I hope that you will enjoy. I have a birthday coming up the day after Easter, which is April Fool's Day. Don't really have no plans. Thought about going maybe out of town or something, but haven't made up my mind. And as you can see right now, it is Thursday the 28th, and I am working on some orders. So yeah, not the way you want to spend your birthday weekend, but hey, money has to be or needs to be made. You can always do something later. If you haven't looked at my previous videos, I did one about vectorizing images and another one on using Z-digitizing as my embroidery as well. Y'all can go check that out. It is a good company. I highly recommend. I got a few more videos coming up here soon. The thing that I hate, I'm not even gonna say hate, I be doing projects, but then you ever start a project and then forget to start recording, or forget to just set up your camera stuff, period. Like you be in a rush, or it might be a last minute thing, but at the same time, it's like it could be a good, video or whatnot to do a tutorial on, but you so busy trying to get the job done, you just forget that you supposed to been doing the video. Well, that's been me here lately. I did some duffel sports bags last weekend. Supposed to record it in a hurry coming from work. Came in here and just got straight to it. I did post a mini video on it, but I supposed to been doing a whole full-blown tutorial from start to finish, from sizing, picking out the design, designing it, and all that. But yeah, we got one more minute and 45 seconds left until that is ready to come out of the oven. And I am wrapping number 6. Once the timer goes off, I use heat protective gloves to take them out of the oven. And I sometimes leave the design on until it cools off some, and then sometimes I just take it straight off. It just depends on if I'm still working on other ones. Like right now, I probably will let them sit and cool a little bit, just because I am still wrapping more cups. It's all in your preference. Just make sure when you do remove it, you remove it all at one glance. Don't like lift it up and then let it fall back down. You need to peel it. Try to peel it completely off. Four, 3, 2, and 1. So now I am going to take these out. I have this heating pad that I am just going to sit them on. And then close it back up. And there you have it. Okay, so these are the first cups that I did. As you can see, the design is a little more see-through. So now all you want to do is start removing all that tape. Just start removing the tape. I'm having trouble getting the tape over these nails on today. That's what you get when you try to be cute. So what I'm going to do is take this little tool and get up under my design and basically just gradually peel it on off. Be careful if you do use this not to scratch your cup. So now I can just peel it the rest of the way off. And as you can see, you will have a pretty design left on your cup. Just like so. So as you can see, it has a picture. And then this is the one I use the surround shrink wrap on. You just pull that off as well. Allow this in the trash. Just pull that shrink wrap. The tape is a lot easier to come off since I did not use blue tape on this one. Just taking the remainder of stuff out. And once again, reveal your image. And I would try to get it to where you can see a little better. But yeah. And that's basically it. That is the outcome. I'm not going to bore you with taking out the rest, but these two I took a loose was the method of shrink wrap and just painter's tape on top. The finished product of the cup, you can either have it like this, or you can put top on it, like so. Like so. Until next time, hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Hit me up. Thank you for tuning in to SYG Visions, where I like to bring your visions to life. Stay blessed and tune in for the next video.